Good morning, traders. Have you ever felt like your trading was slipping, like you were kind of losing grip on what you were supposed to be doing, and then it leads to a bunch of losses, and then you try to figure out, well, what went wrong, or what can I do to keep myself from doing that in the future? That's what this video is all about. Today I took 4 trades, and every single one of them failed. So whenever you have, multiple trades in a row, 2 in a row, that could be just, hey, you were trading good patterns and they just failed, and, bad luck or whatever. But you're getting like 3 and 4 in a row, you're probably doing something wrong. So you need to figure out what that is and then try to keep yourself from doing that in the future. So that's what happened today. I had 4 in a row. So now I'm looking back, and the patterns themselves that I took were good, and they're within my trading plan and strategy, but the context that they were in, and you have to watch those videos to see those trades. I talk about it in the videos, like why did these setups fail? These setups are normally good, but why did they fail in the context of the overall price action? And that's basically what happened. And the problem that I had today was that I knew that the context wasn't that good. The price action previous to the patterns wasn't that good, but I was feeling aggressive. I had a good week last couple of weeks, and just feeling aggressive, and that's never a good thing. You shouldn't trade more aggressively one day to the next. You should trade the exact same way every single day, and then the statistics will be in your favor. Luckily, I'm still a little bit green on the month, only because of my risk management, but I didn't need to take this big loss today, and I ate a ton of my profits. So here's what I'm doing. Is I added a note right at the top of my trading plan, so I have to read it every single day for at least the rest of the week, if not the rest of the month. Only take the ABCD setup, buying on the first or second pullback, or 3 and 4 bar plays. No backside trading. That's what I did wrong today. All of those setups, they were basically these setups, but they were on the backside, which makes them much, much weaker. I would say it increases the chance of failure by 2 times. In my experience, that's what I'm seeing, and maybe even more than that. So it's at least 2 times. And then I reminded myself that my stop should always be the low of the previous candle, because one of the last trades I took, I set my stop a little bit lower, the low of a consolidation area right before the previous candle, and I got stopped out by 1 cent. So had I set my stop where I normally do, it would have been a successful 2-hour trade. So those were the big things that I really screwed up on today, and this note should take care of that. Everything else in my trading is going pretty well, but I just took some very aggressive and overextended entries, and that's it. So if it's not the first or second pullback, I can't buy it. That'll keep me out of the overextended entries. And then the 3 and 4 bar plays, I should probably add something like, coming out of consolidation or the beginning of a new direction, and then that'll keep me out of the overextended trades. I just want to add one more thing about this stop. So stop is always the low of the previous candle. The only exception there is on the 3 and 4 bar play, and here I found one. Actually, it works out the same way on this particular 3 bar play, but it doesn't always happen this way. So here's the first bar, second bar. You enter on the third bar when it breaks the high of the second bar. So your entry would be 501, and then your stop would be the lowest of the second or third candle. So like, let's say, for example, instead of this opening here, it opened up down here and then ran up and broke the high of this candle, and you got in, then your stop would be the low of that candle. So that's the only exception. The 3 bar play is not always, the stop isn't always going to be the low of the previous candle. It might be the low of the candle you entered on if that candle was lower than the previous candle. So just wanted to clear that up just in case there's any confusion. So let me know what you think about this, and I'll be trading later in the aftermarket if there's anything good, and I'll already kind of implement this new strategy, or I should say modified strategy, and we'll see what happens. And definitely tomorrow, and like I said, for the rest of the month and the week, this is all I'm going to be doing, and so we can see what the results of that will be together. All right, take care. I'll see you guys later.